Howdy y'all. It's been a minute, I know, but I gotta make these videos when I'm feeling well enough to get out of the house and be able to do it. Let me flip this camera around here. Okay, what we're doing right now is waiting on push rods again in the mail. I used a push rod checker and ordered the right size to go back to the stock rockers because the stock push rods are too short. And as you can see, I probably got about 30 thousandths of the 40 thousandths play in them. Yeah, probably closer to 40 thousandths of play. And anyways, I had to order larger push rods from the stock ones, and the new ones we had ordered are way too long. So, I mean, for the roller rockers, the new ones for the roller rockers were too long. So we're going back to the stock rockers and stock push rod. Well, not stock push rods, but the right length push rods. So I had to order those. And that's where we're at right now with this vehicle, just waiting on parts. Takes forever to get anything anymore, and everything costs twice as much. Well, I'm back in the garage now. I went out to look to see if I could find a carburetor, because I was going to try and put a different carburetor, one with an electric choke, on my little Dodge Ram 50. But somehow that carburetor has vanished, which doesn't surprise me around here. And I can't seem to find it, so I guess I won't be putting that carburetor on for this video. Guess I'll show you a little bit of what I've been doing in the garage. Went and picked up a toolbox from Harbor Freight. So instead of having that wooden bench I had over here, I just have my tools in this now. And it's got a lock, which is cool, so maybe some of my tools will quit disappearing. Let's see, and I got most of this all cleaned up. Still got a lot of organization to do. Like, I still got to go through all this crap and get that stuff put away and organize these shelves over here better with the tools, and get this cleaned up and get that cleaned up, and then I got this thing right here from my dad, the storage unit, little locker unit. Not sure what all I'm going to be putting in there right now, but for now I got like my jet kit here, and this is my kit for my plasma torch with all my plasma parts. And this is my kit excuse me, for decaling. And then I got my power steering pump I'm going to put back on Frankenstein down there. And over here I got my slide hammer and some claws and pressure tester and some wood that I use for jacking stuff up. I still don't have my pipe bender mounted anywhere or on anything. I got to make a stand for that, and so I can get that mounted so it's up higher, not on the floor. And let's see, yeah, that's still a mess over there too. I still need to get all that organized. And oh, I got a new creeper from Harbor Freight. Thing is awesome though, it's really comfortable. I already laid down on it and checked it out. So I had to do some wiring underneath this car. I forgot to tell you about that. I wired part of the transfer case. I got it on a switch right here, so I can actually kick it into four-wheel drive. So I don't know if that's 4 high or 4 low yet. Won't know until after get the push rods here and get it started. And this back here is a complete disaster still, but it's getting there. Move that wooden stand in here, and I'm going to use this for all my old nuts and bolts and stuff like that, and all the cutting and drilling is going to take place in this room. And the other room that I put my new toolbox in, back over there, that's going to be my clean room, because I was ruining all my chargers and stuff for the for like my drills and my impacts and stuff like that. All the chargers are getting ruined from metal shavings, and like my Milwaukee one completely went out now. It was sparked like crazy, and then it just died, so I can't charge any of my Milwaukee batteries right now. The boiler's still working. It survived the metal shavings somehow, and the Milwaukee didn't. It doesn't make much sense, especially when Milwaukee's cost twice as much. Yeah, I still got a lot of organizing in here to do, but I mean, it's getting there. So I got to figure out where I'm putting these two. That seat is going to be going. That racing seat's going to be going inside my drag car when I actually get started on it. But it's like I can't get really started on that when I still have to finish the 4D. And after the 4D's finished, I got to get Frankenstein back in the garage so that I can redo some welds, just some that ain't good on the front end on the driver's side, and fix that exhaust. And I still got to paint the underneath of that thing, because that's still bare metal on some of them that I had welded in there. And I still got to get the covers for the shifters, and then I have to get, I got to look for a different carburetor for my Dodge 50. That's why I was looking for that other carburetor, because it doesn't have a choke on it right now at all, and it's cold-blooded when you start it up, and sometimes it'll stall once or twice after you start it and before it will warm up and run right. So I was looking for a different carburetor. I have tons of them around here, but not the one I'm looking for, obviously. Most of the carburetors I have in here, they all need to be rebuilt. They're all junk. And then I can finally get on the drag car. I got a guy coming to replace the windshield on Wednesday for the Dodge 50, putting a real windshield in it. That took a bit to find. I couldn't even find one on eBay, and I checked everywhere. I checked on some of these glass companies around here. They even went and checked nationwide and could not find a windshield for that Dodge Ram 50. Parts are like impossible to find for those things. So it looks like anything that needs to be done on that is mostly going to be handmade for it. And I really need to learn how to weld better. My welding sucks so bad. I need someone to teach me how to MIG weld with a gasless MIG welder, because I can't lay down any kind of beads. I mean, I can lay down beads, but no dimes. I don't know how the heck people do it. I don't know if it's the wire that I have that's the wrong size versus the heat and temperature. You know, everything that I've done welding is trial and error. If it starts burning through something, I turn it down a little. You know, if it looks like the welds are getting too thick and bumpy, then I crank it up. I don't know. But I really need help with welding. I gotta practice more, figure that out. Trying to think anything else. Not really, I guess. Yeah, there's just not much going on right now. The weather sucks. It went from 86 degrees, I think, down to 40 something during the day. And it was supposed to rain all day today, but I haven't seen a drop of it, not one. And then I checked the weather, and it still says it's raining right now, and it's not. There's been sunshine out almost all day, so I don't know what the heck is going on there. And I double checked to make sure the weather was set for my area, and it is. So I guess they just can't get the weather right anymore. It's too unpredictable. The weather's been horrible this spring. This is like the worst spring I've had since I lived here. It's been windy like every stinking day, and it's normally not this bad. We usually have a few windstorms in the spring that are bad, but not like this. Last year I didn't lose a single shingle off my house, not one raised up. This year I've lost probably about 15 or 20 shingles off my house, and most of them have been replaced. And then this last windstorm we had yesterday, I just lost another shingle. It's like, man, I don't know, things are crazy. Weather is definitely gone bonkers, that's all I can say. This is not normal for here. I've been living here for about 10 years now, and maybe, I don't really know how long I've been here, I can't remember, but it's probably been close to 10 years, and it's never been like this the entire time that I've lived here. Things just seem to be going bonkers anymore. Anyways, back to reality. Nothing really much I can tell you. Everything's been going on, I showed you. Just waiting on parts for the Fordici. We haven't even started tuning that yet at all. Got the modulator hooked up on the transmission. We forgot to hook up the modulator for the transmission. Oh man. I would shut the truck off, the Fordici here, and then I would go ahead and start the truck up, put it in gear, it'd go in gear, and I'd start to move, and it would slip right out of gear. Go right back into neutral. I thought it was a transfer case this whole time. And I just wasn't even thinking that, it's a C6, it's an older one, has a vacuum modulator on it. Like, oh my gosh. Anyways, I got it hooked up, and we'll see if that modulator is good or not. But I can't really start and run it without push rods, so once again, waiting game. So I guess for now, I'll just keep cleaning on the shop in between while I'm waiting on parts and stuff like that. That's about all I got for you guys. I'm sorry, there's just not much going on with the weather suck and the way trying to get parts are right now. And if I'm not waiting on parts, I'm waiting on money or the weather, or it's just sucks. Anytime it's cold out and I go outside, I hurt pretty daggone bad. The weather really gets to me. Other people are out here, in this 50-degree weather wearing shorts. If I did that, man, I'd just croak and fall over. I could not handle that. I gotta keep my body warm to stay out of pain, so. But anyways, that's where we're at. Enough sulking for me. Hope you guys have a good one, and can keep your spirits up. I got things to do to keep me busy, so until parts arrive and we can actually do things, and get stuff done so I can get onto that drag car. I'm really excited about building that car. I think I can make it super light and fast for a naturally aspirated engine. I think. It may not be the 10-second car I'm dreaming of, but I'm hoping that I can at least get it down to like running 12s or 13s. That'd be nice. Be a nice steady bracket car, But I'm hoping, I really want to get it into the 10s. That's my goal. And I think it's light enough. It's got a wide enough stance for stability. I don't see why I can't do that. I got a Ford 8.8 rear end that I'm going to throw underneath in the back. It'll hold up for 10s. It should be fine. Especially since I'm only going to be running maybe 500 horsepower in that car. The electronic carburetor that I'm getting for it's fuel injected carburetor, 4-barrel. I showed you guys, I think, once before, I can't remember. It comes with a wiring harness, an ECU, a digital dash, everything, and it costs right around $900. But it makes life a lot easier. It's self-learning, self-tuning, and you can tune it yourself as well. You can do manual tuning with it, and right on this digital screen. So that's going to be a real fun project. I really want to get on that, getting that car gutted down, the bare metal on the inside, sandblasting the outside, getting a roll cage welded into it, and start cutting out the trans tunnel if I need to, which I'm sure I will. I'm going to have to cut a trans tunnel into it. It's going to be exciting. I really want to get this car done. It's going to be drag specific. I'm hoping that I can make it into a drag and drive car. I would love to participate in one of those week-long drag and drives they have, like over towards Colorado and whatnot. I would love to be able to do that. It's kind of like my dream before I kick the bucket. To participate in at least one of those. That'd be awesome. Anyways, all right. I'll let you guys go for now, and hopefully I'll have better content the next time.